Good morning. The liar for today is Joe Biden, who just announced that he wants to be the next president of the United States. Joe Biden is an enemy of the people of the United States, who comes from the secret society known as the British Crown. Some call it the Crown of England. This is the secret society that in 1776 we absolved ourselves from all allegiance to in the Declaration of Independence, because the British Crown owns the Bar Association, and Joe Biden is an enemy attorney bar member. Joe Biden sat in Congress for 37 years and then worked as vice president for 8 more years, committing treason against the people of the United States for 45 years. He lied every day during those 45 years by never telling the truth about how the Federal Reserve robs everyone in the United States. He never did anything as an attorney to remove all of the enemy attorneys from our government. He kept his mouth shut during the bank bailouts, when corrupt judges all over America refused to uphold the Constitution and allowed enemy bankers and enemy lawyers to steal 25 million homes from Americans, all based on the fact that the Federal Reserve violates the Constitution and cannot exist, that all of the money they issue is counterfeit, designed to destroy the United States. This crime of treason, the existence of the Federal Reserve, has been going on for over 105 years, and Joe Biden, along with Donald Trump, have kept their mouths shut about this crime, this high crime that robs every American every day of our lives. Joe Biden is a criminal. He's exactly the same as Donald Trump. He has the same agenda. He put out a video a few hours ago which talks about hate crimes. One group of people opposed by another group of people who are led by enemies, probably lawyers, who have them opposed to each other because they're too stupid to know that the real enemies of America are lawyers and bankers. Again, Joe Biden is a lawyer, an enemy attorney, and he wants you to be stupid enough to vote for him. Some of you are stupid enough to vote for Hillary Clinton, another attorney, and some of you are stupid enough to vote for Donald Trump, who has never said anything about abolishing the Federal Reserve. He has an attorney as a vice president, and he certainly has never said anything about throwing the enemy attorneys out of our government. He put 2 more enemy attorneys on our Supreme Court, a place where attorneys are not allowed to work. Attorneys are not supposed to be judges. They're not supposed to be vice president, and they're not supposed to be president. TV is owned by the same people who own the Federal Reserve, and TV will never tell you this crime that is committed against us every single day by attorneys and bankers. That's the enemy of humanity. There are no Nazis or anti-Nazis hating each other. There are stupid, dumbed down people who don't know who they should hate. So they let themselves be led by government-controlled opposition liars who lead them to hate each other instead of hating the bankers and lawyers who destroy the United States. That's the goal of the bankers and the lawyers, destroy freedom. And that's what they've done. We're not a free country. We're all debt slaves to the owners of the Federal Reserve. We could stop this. Instead of voting for Joe Biden, Donald Trump, or any other Democrat or Republican, you should read further down in the Declaration of Independence that Joe Biden misquoted and read the words that tell you after a long train of abuses and usurpations, such as being sodomized every day of your life by bankers and lawyers, it is your right, it is your duty to throw off such government. That's the other choice you have in the upcoming election. Instead of choosing enemy Democrat or enemy Republican, you could choose throw off such government. You, the people, are the authorities in this country. You're the highest authority, and Democrats or Republicans are your servants. All of them lie to you. Joe Biden is lying to you, and you need to accept this fact. Every time a Democrat, Republican, or attorney opens their mouth, they're lying to you. Don't believe anything that any of them say. Believe the words in the Declaration of Independence. After a long train of abuses and usurpations, your job is to throw off such government. We can unite and fire the government and reclaim our long-lost freedom. Thanks for watching.